The ocean is vast. Deeper than Mount Everest is tall, and hidden beneath its dark waves are giants. Creatures so massive they defy logic. Some still swim among us. Others ruled the oceans millions of years ago. These aren't myths or legends. These are real creatures, measured by science, fossil, and fear. Tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? And what time is it for you? So get ready to dive into the deep as we count down the 10 largest sea creatures ever discovered. Let's begin. Number 10. The lion's mane jellyfish set. Number 10 is a creature that proves you don't need bones or teeth to be enormous. The lion's mane jellyfish, drifting silently in the cold waters of the Arctic and North Atlantic. This jellyfish can grow up to 120 feet long, making it longer than a blue whale. Its bell, the dome-shaped body, can reach 8 feet across, while its tentacles, thin, glowing, and lethal, stretch down like endless threads of light. Each tentacle is lined with thousands of stinging cells, capable of paralyzing small fish and plankton instantly. But despite its size, the lion's mane jellyfish is fragile. Its body is made of 95% water, and it lives a short life, only about a year. Still, imagine swimming into a curtain of tentacles 10 stories long, drifting silently in the cold, dark sea. It's not aggressive. It doesn't need to be. The ocean itself moves it like a living ghost. Number 9. The Japanese spider crab. Next. From the deep waters of Japan comes the Japanese spider crab, a creature that looks like it belongs in a science fiction film, with legs stretching up to 12 feet across. It's the largest crab species on Earth. Its body may only be about a foot in diameter, but those enormous spindly legs give it an otherworldly appearance. Despite its terrifying look, the spider crab is actually gentle, a scavenger, feeding on dead fish and sea plants. It lives at depths of up to 2,000 feet, where it can move slowly along the seafloor, blending into the sand and coral. What's eerie is how long it lives, over 100 years. That means some of these giants could have been crawling the ocean floor before your grandparents were born. Seeing one alive is rare, but when it happens, it feels like looking back in time at a survivor from the age of sea monsters. Number 8. The giant oceanic manta ray. Number 8 glides one of the ocean's most graceful giants, the giant oceanic manta ray, with a wingspan of up to 29 feet. It looks like it's flying underwater. Manta rays are filter feeders, sweeping through the ocean with their mouths wide open, gathering tiny plankton and krill. But what makes them truly extraordinary is their intelligence. Mantas have the largest brain-to-body ratio of any fish. They recognize themselves in mirrors, form social bonds, and even seem to enjoy playing with bubbles. They can live over 40 years, crossing thousands of miles of open ocean, often accompanied by smaller fish that clean their skin as they glide. Divers often describe encounters with mantas as spiritual, a moment when you realize how small we really tell us. Ruby Kiss. Only Ruby Kiss has the luxurious texture that glides on because when one passes above you, blocking the sunlight, it feels like the ocean itself has wings. Number 7. The colossal squid. Number 7. We meet one of the most elusive creatures ever caught on camera. The colossal squid. Not the giant squid. Colossal. It's larger, heavier, and far more mysterious, found in the icy depths around Antarctica. This creature can reach lengths of 46 feet and weigh nearly 8 kilograms. Eyes are the size of dinner plates, the largest in the animal kingdom, built to detect light in total darkness. Unlike the giant squid, the colossal squid has rotating hooks on its tentacles. Yes, hooks that twist, used to grab and hold struggling prey. It's a true deep-sea predator, capable of taking on large fish and even sperm whales. Only a handful of specimens have ever been recovered, usually from the stomachs of dead whales. So, most of what we know comes from rare glimpses, eerie footage of glowing eyes and shifting tentacles. In the black Antarctic depths, it's a living legend, one that proves there are still monsters hiding beneath the ice. Number 6. Sperm whale. Now we reach the largest toothed predator on Earth. The sperm whale, dotted up to 60 feet long and weighing over 60 tons. This massive mammal is both intelligent and deadly. Sperm whales dive deeper than any other whale species, sometimes over 3,000 feet, in search of their favorite meal, giant and colossal squid. Their heads alone make up 1/3 of their body, filled with a mysterious substance called spermaceti, which helps them dive and navigate through crushing pressure. When sperm whales hunt, they use powerful clicks, the loudest sound made by any animal, to locate prey through sonar. A single click can be as loud as a jet engine. Underwater, their battles with giant squids are the stuff of legend. Scars on their skin show where tentacles once wrapped around them in deep-sea combat. But despite their power, sperm whales are gentle toward each other, traveling in pods, singing and communicating across miles of ocean. They are the ocean's deep-diving giants, and every mark on their body tells a story of survival in the darkest waters on Earth. And that's only half of our list, because the next 5 creatures are so massive. They redefine what large means, from prehistoric predators to modern-day giants that still roam the seas today. You've seen the sperm whale, but have you heard of the creature that could swallow it whole? Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, and stay tuned for part 2, where we reveal the true titans of the ocean. You won't believe what's waiting at number 1. Number 5. The Kronosaurus. Number 5. We travel back to the Cretaceous period, around 100 million years ago. Meet Kronosaurus, named after the Greek god Kronos, the one who devoured his own children. Because this marine reptile devoured nearly everything in its path, Kronosaurus was a pliosaur, a short-necked relative of the plesiosaurs, measuring up to 36 feet long with jaws filled with teeth as big as bananas. It didn't chew. Crushed, scientists believe it could bite through bone and turtle shells with terrifying ease. Fossilized stomach remains show bits of other marine reptiles and even sharks. Its body was built for ambush, powerful flippers, short neck, and a streamlined skull that let it explode through the water like a torpedo. Imagine a creature as long as a city bus, with jaws capable of snapping through solid armor. In its time, Kronosaurus ruled the seas, a prehistoric predator with no equal. Number 4. The Mosasaurus. Next, at number 4, we face the monster that even terrified dinosaurs, the Mosasaurus. This beast was the apex predator of the late Cretaceous sea, growing over 56 feet long and weighing up to 15 tons. It had a crocodile-like head, a tail like a shark, and 2 pairs of paddle-like limbs that helped it glide effortlessly through the water. With double-hinged jaws and backward-facing teeth, once the Mosasaurus clamped down, nothing could escape. Fossil evidence suggests it hunted sharks, plesiosaurs, and anything that dared cross its path. Its body was so large that scientists believe it could swallow a human whole, though thankfully, it vanished 66 million years ago with the dinosaurs. The Mosasaurus became famous after appearing in Jurassic World. But the truth is even more terrifying than fiction. It wasn't just a movie monster. It was a real ruler of the ancient seas, a living nightmare in a time before whales existed. Number 3. The Megalodon. At number 3, we come face to face with the largest shark that ever lived, the Malo. This name alone sends chills through history, reaching lengths of up to 70 feet and weighing around 100 tons. It was a true oceanic juggernaut. Its teeth were the size of a human hand, and each bite could crush through whalebone with a force of 40,000 pounds per square inch. That's more powerful than any animal alive today. Megalodon ruled the oceans from 23 to 3.6 million years ago, preying on whales, dolphins, and giant turtles. Fossilized bones of early quails show clear bite marks that match the shape and size of Megalodon's massive jaws. Some believe it hunted in warm, shallow waters, using stealth before launching from below to bite its prey in half. Although it went extinct millions of years ago, deep sea sightings and sonar mysteries keep its legend alive. Could something that big still be lurking somewhere in the unexplored ocean? Scientists say no, but 80% of the ocean remains unexplored. So who really knows? Number 2. The blue whale. At number 2 comes a living giant, the blue whale. This isn't just the largest animal alive today. It's the largest animal that has ever existed in Earth's history, reaching up to 100 feet long and weighing over 200 tons. A single blue whale's tongue can weigh as much as an elephant. Its heart alone is the size of a small car, pumping over 150 gallons of blood with every beat. Yet, despite its size, the blue whale feeds on some of the smallest creatures in the sea, tiny krill. It can consume up to 4 tons of krill a day, filtering them through massive baleen plates in its mouth. When it exhales, the spout of air and mist shoots up to 30 feet high, a signal seen miles away, and when it sings, the sound can travel through the ocean for hundreds of miles. One of the loudest calls in the animal kingdom. Peaceful, enormous, and ancient, the blue whale is living proof that the ocean's true giants aren't monsters, but miracles Number 1. The Shonosaurus finale. At number 1, we go back 215 million years to meet a creature so massive it dwarfed even the blue whale's ancestors. The Shonosaurus, the largest ichthyosaur ever discovered. This marine reptile stretched over 80 feet long, with a sleek, dolphin-like body and eyes as big as basketballs. It swam in ancient seas that once covered Nevada. Yes, where there's now desert, there was once an ocean filled with giants. Unlike the fierce Mosasaurus, Shonosaurus was likely a gentle filter feeder, gliding through the depths and feeding on small fish and cephalopods. Its fossils were found in what's now the Shoshone Mountains, giving it its name, Shonosaurus popularis. What's fascinating is how advanced it was for its time, built for deep diving, capable of birthing live young, and adapted to a world where dinosaurs had yet to dominate. It was the ocean's first true titan, and a reminder that the sea was home to giants long before humans even existed. In a way, Shonosaurus represents the beginning of oceanic evolution, a symbol of how life under the waves has always pushed the limits of size and survival. From the ancient Shonosaurus to the modern blue whale, the ocean has always been a place of extremes, vast, mysterious, and full of life beyond imagination. Every one of these creatures tells a story not just of evolution, but of survival, power, and beauty. And who knows what still lies below the darkness, waiting to be discovered next. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 10 largest sea creatures ever discovered, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, because this is just the beginning. There are still countless creatures out there that defy belief. Join us next time as we uncover more mysteries hidden beneath the waves. Until then, stay curious, stay brave, and remember, the ocean still keeps its biggest secrets.